Welcome back to Hughes Pops and Chair Shots, Wrestling's Entertainment Champions. We out here virtually for 3:30, baby. What's good, Mischief?
Yo, what up, baby? Lots of wrestling to talk about. I love the vibe right now. I think I'm feeling it. We got it's exciting to be home snowed in.
Oh yes, it is definitely a good time to be snowed in with a lots of wrestling for our asslins, and there's this nice little scenery we have here virtually. I like it, like digging the vibes already. Welcome everybody. It is 330. Shout outs to Facebook, shout outs to IG, Twitch.
That's crazy.
Kick, shout outs to Kick. Hey, our new family.
It feels Kick. Like the first time.
Everybody catching us on every platform. You already know. Thanks for pulling up, and what a blessed day it is, ladies and gentlemen. Not only does he turn 29, but he is learning again to walk. Our friend from the good old days, back in the time we did the last, I think it was a while ago, we did the last shooting the years with our good friend Chris Bay. But much blessings to him, man, and I'm glad that he's progressing so much in his recovery, man. And and I can't wait to see him again one day, man. Doing the thing he loves the most.
Much love.
And he said never say never.
Much love and tons of support, man. Just a stand-up dude. And it's real great to see him back on his feet. That's real cool, man. It's really cool.
Very nice to see. Very nice to see. But also, speaking of nice to see, we got lots of wrestling to see. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a packed weekend and packed week. The week isn't even done. We still got a lot of wrestling. I just finished watching TNA right now. So shout outs to TNA doing good work now, especially with NXT. And you got Cora Jade was in there over there tonight doing work. And they're just doing great things, helping out TNA and vice versa, because you got the Rascals going on to NXT too, and it's a lot of good television right now.
Yeah, you mentioned NXT right now, and I thought that NXT was quite interesting this week. Now I don't usually watch NXT, but I don't know. Did you watch NXT?
I did not watch NXT this week. I have figured out a way that I'm going to be able to watch NXT now on a weekly basis live. I have to catch it the next day.
Well, if you did not watch, then shout outs to Russell Ops for posting it up. I know the WWE Network also did. But Ricky Starks is now in NXT. And had a bit to say.
I did hear about.
You know who he is. That's right. So, it's electric. See? You felt that.
If this is the hottest brand, well, you need the hottest free agent right now, baby.
Woo! Let's go.
Yes.
He got some juice here. Brand new, just got here. So I'm hype about it. Always hype about Ricky Starks. It's a fresh new start in a new land. Hopefully, what are you looking to see in here? So now he shows up to NXT.
I heard a name change?
So, yes. Do you want a name change? Not after that reception.
Nah, I don't want a name change at all. I want keep him where he is, man. He's ready. He's ready, man.
I low key.
It's funny what JR said though. At the end, he didn't bash him or anything, but he did say that it would be interesting to see how if he can get over and stay over, like Rover, out here in these streets.
You know what? I want to see him. He got to come back. If he can't do Ricky Starks, he's Ricky Tang or something. Like, he got to have some swag to it. I think he needs Ricky. I think there needs to be a Ricky.
Oh, was a Ricky?
I think we need a Ricky. I think that
Yeah, we need a Ricky, not a Orissus Griffin. Whatever the hell
Osiris or
is they
some shit.
trademark. Osiris
Yo,
Griffin.
that was ass. I forgot the list of names, but that was none of those names were
man.
good.
No, but who knows? Maybe one of those names is maybe Ricky's behind this all, and said, "Hey, give us a name," and he probably threw out some shit there. Who knows where they got these names from,
That shit
man?
is
But yeah, no, Ricky Starks.
Ricky Starks.
Ricky Starks is fine.
Well,
I'm with Ricky Starks.
yeah, with Ricky Starks. You know what's really cool? Or I really wanted to talk about it. Shout out
Let's
to
get
Tribal
it.
Wrestling.
Mr. Logan Paul.
They put up the behind the scenes of Logan Paul practicing his insane announce table jump. Right? And they kind of show like Shane Helms and the backstage production of him avoiding elimination. Listen.
And this was for Royal Rumble. Listen, this was before Royal Rumble. Practicing the that's the when he came back from the announce table.
So he's coming out and we need Logan Paul. Look at that. People are hype. He's fucked up somebody's phone. That's hilarious.
That was so planned. I'm sorry.
That
was such a.
I don't care. That's hilarious.
That was funny though.
Like he kicked him in the dick. He's still here. Yeah. This is when Drew McIntyre got pissed that he kept his shit in or something.
Yeah, late night and Logan getting their shit in.
Avoiding elimination.
Hey, nice.
And so we see all this backstage production on this moment. How does that make you feel? That this is like produced.
I like it. I like that we're getting that behind the scenes look for him, because remember, he's again hated. And it's good to have heat, but you kind of got to balance it out a bit too, because there is going to be a time where Logan does eventually turn face. Eventually, hopefully, maybe one day, who knows? But even if he doesn't, you still want to know the inside outs. Was he nervous about that? Was he really like confident? It looks like he was confident enough to pull it off, but him documenting that and practicing, it just shows that he's really about this, man. He knows how to practice and how to train for this stuff, man. He's not a celebrity wrestler no more, man. He's not an outsider coming in. He's home, yo.
So there's that opinion. So there's that, and then there's part of me kind of feels dirty, right? All right. So wrestling is wrestling, right? And wrestling is fun. But to see, I don't know, just to see, we've seen backstage interviews, right? And we've seen like backstage moments, and like they'll dap up like a competitor and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
I know the Royal Rumble is completely manufactured, but that was like, you ruined a little magic for me right now. Like, you ruined a little bit of magic. I know.
He stole some faith. He stole some
kayfabe. Yo, like, you know this shit is planned, but damn, like, but like on the same token, it's cool. Like, it's so athletic and like there's such a pressure-filled moment. But I don't know, do we really get to see this a whole lot? We get to see like the wrestlers really be backstage, like, I don't know, practicing fucking saves for the Royal Rumble. I felt a little dirty.
Well, you know, I'm sure they have.
Yeah,
I'm sure they always practice their
I don't
spots
remember anybody else.
as much as
I
possible.
could be wrong.
But
I felt.
I know Kofi had to. Damn, I can't even say that, because Kofi was kind of like, you can't. How do you practice that?
Nah, I mean, it's got to be practiced. I think that they've got to work through it. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's dumb, but still part of me feels, I know it's dumb. I know it's dumb. But part of me just feels like, damn, I wish I didn't see that.
We jumping on Rocket League, by the way.
Rocket League.
Those fans want to jump in with mischief and not let us know. Please feel free to jump on.
So shout outs to the Royal Rumble. It was the most watched PLE
Most
of
watched,
all
yes.
time. I feel like
Yes.
that's always the case, is it not? Every
But I think the gate is the only difference this time. Because like the record-breaking gate makes it more special, and something not even that it makes it more special, but it makes it something that they want to talk more about and bring it up more about because of that.
You think so?
Especially at these pressers now that they're doing after the PLEs. Yeah, they're making it more like TKO is really making this is they're sharing their they're sharing their styles here with MMA, UFC, and WWE. In terms of production and post shows and
I
like
love the new camera angles. Like everything they've been doing, production wise, has been cool. Have you noticed? There's more. I felt like this Raw, there were a lot more like tighter angles from like below the ropes, right? Like a lot of action that was like real up close from the.
I did actually. I'm paying more attention now these days to camera angles and switching and shit like that. So I did catch like a lot of like, and I noticed they hate getting the rope. You notice as soon as he catches a rope, like they'll change scenes right away. I got kicked. I don't know if
I'm here. You got me?
No, I mean on the Rocket League.
Oh yeah, I'm still on. Yo, you know what I realized? The Rocket League's not even on the show. My peoples. You ain't watching the Rocket League right now?
You missing out.
Damn, I wish you were. Nah, hold on. I got you, ladies and gentlemen. Just hold tight. While Vic is absolutely horrible at Rocket League. You're trash. All right, here we go. Oh no, did I do it here? Oh, the grass. Oops. Boom. Oh, of course, I did the wrong one. All right, so Rocket League it is. All right, well, now we're here.
I gotta get back in the party because I got kicked.
Oh, well, you trash anyway, bro. It's all good.
Man.
How I back out? You want me to back out, bro? I'll back out for you.
Yeah, you should back out. No, hold on. Let me see if I can jump back in.
You joined the match. It says you joined and then you left. Well, be that as it may, I guess we got to move this forward, ladies and gentlemen. We've heard the rumblings, the grumblings, and the stumblings. We are heading towards a WrestleMania 41 that's expected to start at 3 p.m. Are you ready? Are you ready for 3 p.m.?
Eastern? No, not Eastern.
3 p.m. Pacific time.
Eastern. Pacific, no.
Pacific.
You are more Pacific.
So what is that? That's 5 o'clock? I didn't realize it was Pacific time. That is not a big deal. Like, what? All right, if you say so. I'm also very upset that they used a weird fucking... the standard is Eastern Standard Time, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Chris Jericho had a lot to say to try to defend his name. I don't know if you've heard this or you've seen the connection lost. I got booted. All right, if you say so.
Fulala.
Chris Jericho says, who has been dragged down by working with me? Who? Tell me. Dímelo.
It's true though. Like a lot of people are tired of him, but yo, he hasn't really. Damn. Okay, let's go by the list now because Sammy Guevara's the first one. He's already gone. Hangman Page, Kenny Omega, Ray Phoenix. Look at these two right here, Brian Keith and Big Cass. They're relevant, man. In a time where it's hard to get TV time out there in AEW, they're there every week. The learning tree is called the learning tree for a reason. It's not just a gimmick. I mean, it's a funny gimmick, but it's the realism that makes it funny. I think, at least.
You know,
And God, you gotta love the segments here, right? With Jericho and Big.
I'm kind of over it.
Yeah, a lot of people are.
I'm over it. I think that okay, all right. Can we do something else now, or can like you not do the like? The coolest part about this, for real, for me, is that Brian Keith is getting exposure, and to that end,
Right.
I will support the learning tree, right? So that Brian Keith is out there as often as possible. I absolutely love him. I think he's great. And so,
did you see what he did on Collision last week?
Nah, I didn't watch last week actually.
Yo,
Actually.
In the middle of the match, they turned around
Oh,
the beating.
but I did see the clips. I did see that shit actually.
Yeah, that was so fire.
They did the 10 paces turn. Yo,
Yeah,
what? That's
Jericho,
gangsta as hell.
they redid a segment like it for Dynamite, but you know that the better one was the one on Collision during the mid match.
Bro, that shit was so cool. I'm gonna pull it up. See, there you go. Look at that. Let's go. Let's go. Hype. If you don't know who Brian Keith is, there you go, baby. You don't need nothing else. What more you need? What more you need? Let's go. Bro,
Dope,
murder.
bro.
Murder.
Boom.
Murder.
Double
That's
shot.
what I'm talking about. That's what you want to see. That's what you want to
That shit is
see
fire.
from a young talent. Wilding out. That's what I want to see when I watch wrestling. So I'm hyped. Brian, anything that puts him on the radar. That's who he is, ladies and gentlemen. Yo, no slouch. Bandito. Let's talk about it. Bandito is amazing. So to that end, right, if we want to follow that trail, people would probably not have been even remotely as interested in watching a match like this if not for Jericho's involvement with Brian Keith.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's like, I think that Brian Keith and Bandito are dope as hell. It's just that people wouldn't have known who Brian Keith was. Right? Like, we knew who he was. We're fans.
Well, we go to indies and shit. You know
what I mean?
It's
like,
different.
it's a little different. So, not everybody knew him. So now people know him, and that's cool as hell. So to that end, I say, all right, bet. I don't know. People didn't know who Sammy Guevara was, I guess, at some point, like we did, right? And then he started off with Jericho. Look at
yeah, but he had a rocket strap at that time too. It was short lived.
Yo, Santana and Ortiz, I love them, bro.
Word. They're them. Santana till this day,
bro. Just being in the crew with them just brought a bigger spotlight. You know what I mean? Like, just that created a platform. Like, they were hot for a minute. All of them, Jericho and them. So
yeah, that whole crew was running shit in AEW early.
So to that end, I mean, okay, all right.
And Santana was on TNA tonight. He was on Impact tonight. Like look at that. He's moved on past the company. He's still doing big things.
You said that shit was alright tonight, right? TNA?
No, yeah. Impact is night and day different with NXT on it now, but their stories are a lot better, or have gotten a lot better.
You know who has not gotten a lot better?
Oh
my God! I wish I was Def Rebel. Shout out to.
So like I don't know, I have also not paid attention enough, but I don't see what the whole beef is with him. What songs has he made that nobody like really?
What theme song has been memorable? They got like 3 bangers in 140 wrestlers. Like, is that a lot of pressure? 3, like, music is so integral to a character. There are a lot of people who have had a music change. Like, I think, like, I'm not entirely sold on Penta's music.
Yeah, I haven't heard it fully yet, but
What you mean?
it doesn't sound
That he's wrestled.
quickly appealing.
It's not like the presentation is dope as hell with the fireworks and the fire and the smoke, like, and all that is dope. And then the song is like, alright,
What happened?
the beat ain't dropped like that. You know, like, it just didn't vibe as much. I feel like that happens a lot. It's like, what was it, like last year that we were like, yo, we were watching the Rumble and we're like, who is this person? What is this?
Whose music is this?
And the fact of the matter is, according to Fightful, and shout outs to the PW Chronicle, that's how we saw it, a number of WWE talent have spoken to are frustrated with the theme song. They have expressed unhappiness.
Man, I wonder who it is. Does it say who it is?
But it's several.
No?
It's several talent. So imagine
Several
like
talent. That sounds like a Meltzer post though.
but it's Fightful. It's Fightful PW. So Fightful's pretty reputable in terms of like what happens, like not like opinions. They get but yeah, so I mean, even if this is not true, I can imagine it being true. Like, people are extremely vocal about this particular part of the game. Like, yo, the music is very important, and they miss more than they hit. A lot of things sound generic for a very long time, and like that can throw things off. That can just but for a wrestler's whole package. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta, it's
who's wrestler's whole package?
yo, there's some wrestlers' whole packages that you may not like if the music ain't right. You know what I mean? Things that you can say in wrestling and in other places.
I enjoy Rhea Ripley's whole package.
That is crazy. But what's crazy is, like, yo, imagine, like, so there are rumors at your job that you suck at your job. Like, everybody's talking like, yo, this. I don't know. I think it's harmful to the package. Like, it's harmful to the wrestler to not get.
It is. It can be very, very impactful either way. But if they're not, if it's multiple and they're not happy, then they gotta go, yo.
Well, speaking of gotta go,
you
gotta go. March 15th to Hog Wrestling. I believe you will be there. You'll be there.
Yeah. Shout outs to.
So, Mercedes Moné. Boom. She will be.
She'll be there. Now,
Wrestling.
that's an old picture.
Is it?
Right? Because first of all, that's not how her hair is anymore.
Oh, right, nerd.
And she don't look like this. She didn't look like that on Collision.
Yo, I don't care. How about them apples? I do not care.
I'm only saying because of Harley and the puppet.
Yes, I was gonna pull that shit up. Yo, Harley killed it,
Damn,
bro.
I blew the lead. Yo, Rocket strap,
Harley
bro.
didn't kill
Rocket
it.
strap.
Harley didn't kill it.
Harley is killing it right now, and
killed it.
And I think AEW knows it. I hope AEW knows it. I hope Tony Khan knows it, because these are the moments that you need to like jump on ASAP. This is like a Daniel Bryan yes movement type shit for AEW tier. If you have to, I guess, separate it by, I don't know, anything.
Have you seen this Harley Cameron's video?
Yeah, no, I've been watching her all week,
Man.
all over social media. She's been blowing up. She's all over my feeds. This whole puppet thing is fire. It's fire, and it's working right now. And I think we're gonna have ourselves A new champion on Saturday.
That's crazy. Yo, she didn't kill this? That's crazy. That.
Yeah, she's got a rocket strap right now. They got to capitalize on it quick. So she got to win that strap on Saturday. I don't care what anybody say.
Right?
You got to win that strap on Saturday, man. There's no way you don't leave your hometown without that title. Vince would never allow it. Not the way they're responding to you right now. Vince would never allow it, Tony.
I gotta
make sure.
Oh my God, I gotta say this. Like, this is what you want out of any talent that gets the opportunity to wrestle on a larger platform.
Hell
when
yeah.
you talk about like grabbing it by the balls and like really taking advantage of your moment, that is incredible. What she was able to do. She sang, she did the puppet, she put on this hyper baby face. She's probably gonna get her ass kicked. But regardless, right? She's gonna have her moment in her.
Did you see the thing where she put the puppet in a cab or an Uber or whatever?
Yeah.
What is it?
That shit is ridiculous.
And then Mercedes Monet retweets and she puts, "Oh hell no, that's gold."
That's hilarious.
That is gold. They're working together too. Like I love it. I love it.
Yeah. Shout outs to Sasha
please.
for playing along and like making it work. Or
Yeah.
Sasha.
Because
Mercedes.
wow, man, that's and they need that. The women's division needs that over there in AEW because let me tell you, over on the other show, oof, things are getting good. Things are getting good with the women's division, and they are on fire right now. Jade Cargill's about to come back. They have Jordan Grace. Like it's crazy out there. So for them to pull up something and be noticeable in a time like this, yeah, man, get it done, AEW. Get it done.
Oh,
Get
so I'm
done.
glad you're talking about like the state. Well, just because you mentioned Rhea and then like that kind of stuck with this, so I'm gonna just go in this direction right here. Liv Morgan, first of all, getting busted open.
Yo,
Right, crazy. And then shout outs to her for like, you just make it work, baby. Like you just go.
Yes.
So
yeah, not shy about it either. She's been all over social media with that scar. she's loving it.
I think that shit is genius. Yo,
Yeah.
take advantage of every second that you have that scar that makes you look tough, like a badass. You could play it into your role. Like, yes, absolutely.
Hell yeah. Jersey, stand up.
She's tough as hell. I appreciate that out of a performer. Look, she looks badass in that picture.
Yup. There's several pictures that
That's not
fit
what
that
I'm saying.
description.
What I'm saying is
okay.
Dom and Liv proposed they proposed getting bigger with Finn Balor.
Oh, okay. I thought they were going a different direction.
Liv and Dom suggest a new member of the Judgment Day. Shout outs to Wrestling
Who do you
News.
think? I want to know who you think.
Yo.
it is.
I have no idea.
If anybody, right? Because this could just be a tease, but they wouldn't just tease for no reason. I read something, and I think I would love to see.
Go ahead, because. So I wanted to kind of scroll down and see what people said, but what did you think?
Yeah, well, I read that Rey Mysterio is a candidate, is one of the people that they're looking into, for him to reunite with Dom in the Judgment Day.
I hate that idea.
Yeah,
No.
you gonna hate him a lot. I think that's the reaction they want. Yes, gold. Book it. We'll take 78,000 of those, please, at WrestleMania.
I'm leaving. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here.
What?
No. No! We don't need that. No!
Man, can you imagine?
No, I don't. I don't want to. Nah, I don't want it. Nah, I don't like that idea, not one bit, man. I love that they can have, and I mean, I guess they still can have a WrestleMania match against each other. I mean, you know, things can change in a year, but I don't know. Nah, I don't want it. Yo, Rey Mysterio is a fantastic baby face. I don't know.
Yes, and he's one of the ones, one of the last ones left, but he's one of the ones that you put in the category with Cena, Hogan. Well, not Hogan because Hogan
trash
actually
and
did,
racist,
and he's trash and racist.
Allegedly,
but he actually did turn heel, and he actually was successful. But Cena never did it after a while. Who'd be a hard? Sting is kind of in that discussion. Sting's kind of a hard heel, right? Because he's been face, and he did the heel thing in TNA, and it worked. But I don't think that many people saw it, so like I don't feel like it counts. But those guys have so much merch, and they're such good baby faces that you can't imagine seeing them work as a heel. But I think because of that reason too, double-edged sword here, it makes me kind of be curious. That damn, can Ray pull it off? Can Ray make me hate him in a way that like damn, ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
I'm gonna say something real quick. I think that's what we want, in much the same way that we wanted him to make LWO cool. And it.
Cool Ray
Yeah.
to go in.
Yeah, like Ray to be a heel. I'm talking about. I think that it's cooler in theory than it is in practice. You know what I mean?
Like think it like to draw it up on paper.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sold on that. And I think that his whole like last in his career is a babyface run. I don't know that he can pull it off.
True.
How do you pull that off? How? Because
towards the tail end of your career.
well,
like
no.
that,
I mean, like, how do you write that? Right? Like right now, in this stage in his career, where his son has turned his back on him and been a total dick to him, like he's seen as a good father, right? This kid slanders his name every chance he gets, but he's like the bratty kid, so he gets the heat, and Ray in contrast gets that. Like you're this legend, right? Above everything else, right? Like he's also a legend, but this in the story, he's also a good family man, a good father. How do they? He joins Dom on the pretense that like
you get
I want to support you, my son, like because I want to love you or whatever. Like I want to.
Nah, not even that. It's got to come shocker. Like it's got to be some kind of big time event where he's in the middle of a match. And he's face, and he's up going after something. I don't know, man. It's just, what can he be going after? The Elimination Chamber is getting full already. He lost the qualifying match to Logan Paul, which, by the way, did you see that match on Monday?
Who?
Did you see Logan Paul and Rey Mysterio on Monday?
Yes.
Oh my God, yo!
Ray looked really good,
Canadian what?
The
Canadian what? I don't even know what that move is.
The Mexican Destroyer. All right, first of all.
I don't know what that is either.
No, but Ray looked really good. He was fast. I like maybe again the camera angles were different, so it felt fast too.
How did you feel about Logan's finish though?
What was it?
The pulverizer.
Oh yes! Shout outs to Pat McAfee. The pulverizer.
Oh my God!
That is
the pulverizer was. I've never seen that before. I've never seen that move before.
So
he finally got me. I've never seen. I think I had the link here. My bad.
Nah,
you got it or
no?
no? Oh no, that's something else.
The pulverizer. Let's see.
I'll send you this so you know which one I'm talking about. Check that out, yo.
Oh, let me get that. Let me get that link. Yo, throw me the link, bro. Why you be hogging all them links? Where the link at? Oh, this one? It is the one that I'm doing?
Yeah, the one you're doing. That's what I'm watching.
Oh.
That's what I was watching.
I was like, yeah. I'm
Right
sure this
here. Is it right here?
Oh, that's the punch, though. Yeah,
Right here,
that's the
yeah.
setup. Oh, word.
That's
I
crazy.
fear his ability to do that to a bigger fella.
Yeah, that's the problem.
But
you gotta always have a finish that you can do on anybody.
but yo, Ray's not a bigger fella.
But that's special. That's a special move.
Here we go.
Special
Look at
feeling.
this. I'm watching. I'm dead ass. We're playing that shit off of somebody's cell phone in their hands. Like this doesn't exist. Yo, what? Here we go. Look at that.
That's so crazy.
Man, they did that shit lightning fast. It was a cool ass move.
Boom. Yeah. And it's funny because he used it to finish Ray cleanly, and that's just another layer of that Ray taking that fall, cleanly to a heel like that.
That was cool.
Yeah, man.
But like that's kind of part of the benefit of also wrestling someone like Rey Mysterio, right? Like I think this is how big wrestlers can utilize Rey Mysterio, and they have for forever. That's not a move you're gonna get to do on a lot of people.
Right. And just a great move to add to already great moveset for Logan Paul. I mean, is this a response to old tweets about him regarding a certain Hangman Page over at AEW? Because the comparisons have been rumored quite a bit, and I mean they're there. The internet's undefeated, as they say,
And
right?
there was a tweet where Hangman Page said something about it.
I hope the next person just sent it to you on Discord. I hope the next person they give half my moveset to is at least kind of cool. And it's just, I mean, I think that's a great way, if it is. You never know with Logan Paul these days, right? But if that is a response to that, hey, cool. You know what? Cool, because all moves have been used before, man. Come on. Let's not kid
Let's not
ourselves.
play this game.
Yeah.
Like we're all the originators. Shout out to Drainmaker.
Drainmaker hooking it up. Boom!
I mean,
But yeah, Logan Paul, for him to come back with that pulverizer is pretty fucking fire. I ain't gonna lie.
so now
regardless of what Kenny Omega has to say about him.
Now Hangman's got to do it. Hangman's got to do it. He's got to do it. He's got to do it like on the Big Show, and that's it. He's like, you ain't gonna do that shit on the Big Show.
Yo, that's funny.
So
Catman was active this week on Dynamite 2 with MJF doing his thing. They were doing their thing. Brawling out there. Kenny being very vocal. The latest of many that have been vocal about Logan Paul. I don't know, man. Don't look out for the Logan Paul Kenny match soon.
Logan Paul can make. I feel like he's in a very interesting point in pop culture right now, where like he's an athlete, dog. Like he's an athlete and he's well known outside of athletics. Not quite my demographic, but don't be blinded by your bias. He has an intense and loyal following, regardless of what you think about him. This YouTube shit is real. You know what I mean?
No, definitely.
So
Most definitely.
him coming to wrestling and going as hard as he does, cause he goes hard. That whole Royal Rumble.
It really hurts to say, yo. It really, really hurts to say. But yeah, Logan's killing right now, bro. He's fucking killing.
So shout outs to him.
That's crazy.
Killing it. Kenny Omega says that now, and I think that makes sense. You always shit on like.
Yeah.
That's exactly the kind of wrestler you'll shit on because you know what? He'll say something back.
Yeah. And then what?
And then what? And then that'll be an
getting the rub off
interesting.
Logan.
That'll be an interesting. You said getting the rub. Yo, I mean, yo, this YouTube shit is real, right? Like we were just saying.
It's true. It's big facts.
So, maybe. No, but an interesting time to be alive.
Very interesting.
Who knows? Maybe it'll happen one day, right?
Wrestle Kingdom, will they let him back into Japan? It seems to be the running joke in wrestling to poke fun at Logan Paul's ability to make the G1 or the Wrestle Kingdom or or a house show out in Japan.
I guess.
Oh man. I blame Dom.
I guess the quote might be really literal since he can't go to Japan. He could not walk into NJPW. Right? Like he absolutely cannot. That is the law. He can't do it. I'm not
true. Maybe truer words have never been spoken.
I ain't lying. Just saying.
That's crazy, poor Logan.
Oh man.
So bad buddy gets him.
You know, poor Logan, poor Cody, poor John Cena. Some people
Poor John Cena.
within the WWE. So apparently, right, the WrestleMania match is Cena Cody for number 17.
Yeah.
What do you think about that match?
I had Cena vomit. You couldn't see it, but it's there. It's all over me. I'm drenched. No way, bro. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'd rather see Punk, Reigns, and I don't mind Punk, Reigns, and Seth. I would love to see Reigns and Seth. Are you kidding me? You're gonna have a WrestleMania, right? Where the man that he's billed as the greatest of all time right now. He just had the record-breaking championship run that was interrupted on the fact that he took a moment to get vengeance on Seth Rollins. And he loses his title at the biggest stage of them all. And if you're not planning on having Reigns in the main event with Cody, you're not going to have him go against Seth Rollins in a one-on-one death match, Hell in a Cell, surrounded by fire and dogs outside the fire and spinning.
Who's booking that? Wait, hold on. No, this is a bad idea.
It's so.
Why is he saying?
Yeah, I definitely love to see Reigns and Seth in a one-on-one confrontation, man. A modern day renewal of the rivalry between the two Shield members, the last remaining Shield members, right?
The last remaining Shield members. Now this guy's a Death Rider or something like that.
That third guy.
He is a world champion, I think. I don't know.
Yo, and that story's picking up heat too.
Oh, how'd you feel about that?
Dynamite as well. Yo, so Edge and Jay White stealing the briefcase on Dynamite, holding it hostage, getting their match Edge getting his match. Cope getting his match. I think what is it Rebel? What, I don't know what their next pay-per-view is. I forgot. That's crazy. I don't know what the
Grand Slam.
No, Grand Slam is Saturday, but there's the actual pay-per-views where Cope's gonna face Mox for the title. We didn't get to see the belt because Mox did get that briefcase back, but I have a feeling that belt's not even in there, bro.
Yeah, it probably isn't.
And but Cope did acknowledge that the belt was in there. So I don't know if that was. I mean, Maybe it wasn't scripted for him to say it. Maybe it was. Who knows? But
I don't know.
we can't skip out.
I'm just kind of.
We haven't seen.
I'm over that whole shit.
Speaking of can't see things,
Oh.
you couldn't see my Cena vomit.
Oh.
Reaction to the Cena and Cody main event. But what you can see, or maybe you also still can't see either, is the brand new John Cena Elite action figure. Ladies and gents, my little one already got me to pre-order this bad boy, but yeah, it's gonna be out and it's gonna be a collector's item. So please get this. Wow,
That's ridiculous.
John Cena figure.
Oh, that is hilarious. I had not seen that before.
Did you? This I don't. You don't have the picture of it, but if you turn it around, you see how Cena doesn't have the face there. The back of it's him doing the threes like that, and then there's no hands, there's no face. It's just the wristbands and the shirt and the hat. It's so dope. Please get your hands on that one, man. We're not sponsored, but we will be one day. After this,
We will be. I promise. I mean, you know. Well, speaking of sponsors, shout out.
tell him the bad guy sent you.
Something like.
You already know.
What else we got, bro? Were you able to figure out what was happening?
We got plenty.
With the game?
What? Oh yeah, I got kicked back. I'm back. I can put it back. I was waiting on you to jump on. So.
Nah, yeah, you can rock.
Okay. I'm starting up a match right now.
All right. Well, supposedly, allegedly, Vince says it's over, right? According to the Elite Rockers,
wow.
shout outs to the New York Post. Apparently, Vincent McMahon says it's over.
What this is for the what? What is
criminal investigation. Misconduct cover-ups, all sorts of bad things. So yeah,
but this has nothing to do with the investors, right? From him being a publicly traded company.
No, this is
just
the last,
like the FBI.
This is the last batch,
whatever.
like before the Janelle Grant stuff.
So that's it. They're done. Case.
That's what they're trying to say. Is that true?
That is wild, but not surprising.
Why you say that?
I guess maybe history, other cases, and other
In other places.
situations that have ended in similar situations like that. Not to say we've heard worse or not, but
Yeah,
it's just crazy
it's
how
trash.
It's just old.
Allegedly,
Yeah.
trash. That is crazy, right? Like someone that you saw on TV all the time and played this character that held the space in your childhood. I think Vic, like you would agree, Vince as a character was fantastic. It was like almost so refreshing in a storytelling kind of way, and then got weird, and then it is what it is. But
Yeah.
it was cool to be like that. Was like you wanted to beat up your boss. You wanted to go against the system. Like in a lot of ways, you like as much as Stone Cold made himself. Like Vince helped make Stone Cold too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like being so incredibly unlikable. And apparently it was not a work, to say the least. But yeah, that's crazy. Like to be on the other side of it. Like, oh wow, you're trash. Allegedly.
Yeah, man.
But you know
it.
it's not trash though. I'm gonna tell him. According to Elite Rockers, and shout outs to Russell Votes, what you think about UK, Mexico, and Italy?
I think Mexico has to happen. Mexico has to happen. There's no way Mexico doesn't happen. There's no way any of these places, to be honest with you, don't happen. Like these are must land spots, and it doesn't. To be honest, all this is for WWE and Triple H is a call to say, all right, get in line. What's the order here? How are we gonna do this? Because I'm pretty sure he's planning on doing all of them.
He's doing all of them. Yeah. I think this is just another step in the global takeover.
I hope Mexico is relatively sooner, because Penta's gonna have a showing.
Penta, Ray, Mexico.
Andrade.
No, I mean like that's the main event. Like
Right.
Penta and Rey Mysterio. I don't know how you book it, how you book it. They've already kind of had a little spice.
Maybe that's why they want to turn Rey Mysterio heel too.
Maybe like Penta's going in on Dom.
Oh yes, because they already started a little.
Yeah, and he's like,
social
"Yo,
media.
I gotta cut you off, bro. You only I beat my son like that." and then they start fighting over Dom.
Yo soy padre.
It becomes a custody of Dom match all over again, and this is just his life gimmick. It is just this gimmick that just keeps reoccurring in his life. Yo, let's see what Seth Rollins was talking about right here. Right, so we had
The AEW shit,
ahead,
right?
yo.
This was after the Luka Doncic trade to the Lakers. I don't know if those that watch that scripted sports shit, Luka Doncic was traded from the Lakers, from the Mavericks to the Lakers. And they asked Seth Rollins, who would be that equivalent trade from AEW to WWE? He gave this answer.
That laugh. He said, "I'm gonna be spicy as hell right now. I'm gonna be messy as hell." But is he lying? That is the question. Where lies?
Not, man, it's definitely
told.
MJF is that one name that he should be mentioning. To be honest, and to be honest, maybe Hangman Page.
I mean, he is the guy right now. I think he's the guy.
Who, MJF? Yeah.
MJF, but Hangman Page is like next man up. Real talk.
Yeah. This program between the two of them is gonna really, really get them to that next level.
Yeah. I like this intense angle for him. Like him being an intense character. I mean, I love it. Like him just he's just whooping ass, doing cowboy shit. Like that's real cowboy shit. Like I'm just whoop somebody's ass. Just like Hulk Hogan getting his ass whooped in court.
Yo, this is the funniest. This is the funniest shit.
So go ahead, yo.
This shit is fucking crazy. So I could just picture this, how it fucking went down.
So
he's fucking doing a what is a presser or a meeting a day for his beer. Hogan is in Ohio, and somebody or maybe several somebodies just thought it was a great idea to just, I'm assuming it was a crowded place, chucking American beer cans to the crowd. And do you ever seen that one Super Bowl commercial where they play rock, paper, scissors? And somebody plays, and the guy picks rock.
No. Nah.
No, it's a class. But
throw me the
all
link.
I saw in my head. That's all I saw in my head. And they throw a beer can in one, actually lands on this lady's forehead and gashes
Dang.
her. I didn't see any footage of it, but it read that it gashed her up and left a can size dent or cut on her head, so she's not suing um, Hogan or real American beer for negligence.
Nothing more American than a lawsuit, baby.
Can you just picture how that, like, the look on whoever threw that can knows they threw
Yo.
that can. But so when they threw the can, what do you think they did? Like, did they turn away, or did they look, or did they say, "Oh shit"? Or what do you think the reaction was when that person threw that can? Because I know he knew he threw that can.
That's awful. That's
There's no
awful.
way.
That's awful. I hope this lady's alright, bro. But he knew he threw that can, yo. He knew it. There's no story. There's no angle of this where he did not know that he was gonna rock this lady in the face.
And for more context, I'm sending
Allegedly.
Mischief the link now. This is exactly footage of the actual incident. I put it on. I shared it, so you can go ahead and share that.
That's
This
not the
actual
one.
footage.
This is not it.
Okay, now what? Rock, paper, scissors for it? Okay.
See, there's Hogan. He's got the can. Here, take my beer. Take my beer. Take my.
I threw paper. I threw a rock. Refresh.
How do you know he threw a rock though?
I threw up. Oh man.
There's no kind of nice thing.
Yeah, poor Hogan. He's really going through it right now.
Poor Hogan.
It's not a good.
Yeah, poor Hogan. This lady is lying there with an American beer-sized dent
Hogan. It's about
on her
Hogan.
forehead, according to you.
The segment is about the lady. The segment's about Hogan. Oh gosh, that's terrible.
Well, in
man.
spite of Hogan and his crazy race,
It's like, hey, I'm going through all this shit. Let me just throw a can of beer too.
I don't think he's the one that did it. That would have gotten more headlines. TKO Group CEO Ari Emanuel teases some pretty good things happening at Elimination Chamber. I hear things on the Pat McAfee show.
Oh,
Pat McAfee.
Pat McAfee show so
That shit
good.
is so good.
March 1st. Toronto. I think there's some pretty good things gonna happen.
Do you think so?
Oh, I do.
Wow, what are you in the writer's room now? What is this guy? What is this guy? What is this?
What do you think that is?
I don't know, but it's got to be something because the CEO, he ain't gonna say nothing like that if you don't think it's, and maybe he's a casual, so any little thing will,
All right, so
make him say that.
What
But
would make?
I think it's worth a
What
watch.
would make him say that?
Kendrick Lamar.
No, what?
A Kendrick Lamar appearance. I don't know, man. Oh, maybe. Which, by the way, did you know Drake's doing a halftime show?
Oh, I didn't think you were being serious. You think Kendrick Lamar would
No.
be
I'm
at
not being serious.
Elimination Chamber?
No, but wouldn't that be
No.
crazy? That would have a lot of views.
I'd watch that.
Drake's petty ass is doing his own halftime show. He's so fucking petty. He's doing one for the World Cup. It's not even the last game of the World Cup. It's one of the games in the World Cup, and it's never been done before. It's the first of its fucking kind. Is how petty he is right now.
Oh yeah, watch.
That's crazy.
That's what he did. He said, "Oh,
Watch me.
oh yeah,
Stand up, man.
oh word, watch this." That's what he did.
Man.
I don't know how it's gonna work out for him.
Mo low in the building, Dímelo Montro.
I don't know how that's gonna work out for him, but
Good luck with that one. But yeah, man.
where we at? Oh, did you see the island?
Yo,
talk to me about that, 'cause I
shout
thought-
outs to WWE 2K. Those that are familiar with the WWE 2K platform and 2K platforms itself, like NBA 2K, this is gonna be dope. Y'all gonna like this, man.
That's really cool. I don't know how to like. That's a really interesting perspective. I wonder how it will play. Do you get to just wrestle random people in the?
So it's like, so if you ever been to My Player in NBA 2K, you have the I forget what it's called. I haven't played in so long. Gosh, but you have the city you go walk through, like you're seeing there. Create your own custom My Player, put them whatever you want on them. But you got to go to those stores, pick up the gear. You go to different parks. In NBA 2K, they have different parks that you go play pickup games. Might be like having pickup wrestling matches with other online players. Only difference is it will cap at 50 online players at a time, since it's like the first time they're doing it, which should make it run pretty smoothly. But pretty much the same as NBA 2K did with their My Players, and you get to run around and do custom quests and stuff like that, just all upgrading your My Player. This will be considered, I don't know, I guess it's the island, so I guess it's going to be your creative wrestler instead of a My Player.
You know, it'd be really cool.
But it's going to be exciting.
It'd be really cool if, like, so there's 50 players, right? So if at any point in time, like, you're, like, walking, right? Like, because you're supposed to kind of bump into each other, I suppose.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
if, like, you could just hit somebody or, like, grapple somebody, and then, like, a ref shows up.
And then the 24.
You wanna take this inside?
I feel like they have all the intentions of making it something like that at least. Maybe not when you bump each other, but you guys can walk next to each other as you approach the room or the game, the match room, I guess, if that makes sense. But I'm interested in it, man. I see these custom arenas that they're showing here, and this gameplay walkthrough got me very interested in it. So I can't wait. Definitely a must cop, and definitely you must cop that Roman Reigns edition is the one you want right there at the far right with the hula fala. Make sure that's the one with all the goodies. Yeah, that's
it's real cool, yo.
Sure.
Because not for nothing, one of the things that like my favorite part of having wrestling games is the creative player, right? And part of the experience comes from like you do all the shit that you want to do, and then like there's really nothing else to do. You can only play online, but so much.
Right. I felt that the last couple of games before this last one.
Yeah, you get
was just like
nice, like you build everything up, and then like you max out on the things you can do. It's just there's only so many design changes that you could do, at least in its current state. So this is really interesting to have that ability to like match up randomly with people. Design.
Will it last? That's to be determined too, because I noticed with the 2K games, people die down playing them. Like it's usually hard to find a match because there's not that many active match searching going on.
So my question to you is, how is the My Player experience on 2K? Essentially, like
on NBA.
Yeah, that's the closest thing we got to this right now, right?
Yeah.
So
it's crowded. It's always got games, and you're literally waiting to get on the court.
Okay.
A lot of the times for those pickup games. I would love that to be the case.
Oh, you got to watch other people's matches before you have your match?
Yeah, in 2K, in NBA 2K, yeah, you did have to do that. I don't think that would be the case. I hope that's not the case.
You know, really? You hope that's not the case? You got to like...
Yeah, or unless maybe I could be maybe a manager outside, walk around and stuff.
Nah.
I don't want to fucking not be able to. I don't want to just spectate the whole match. Those just go forever.
Well, how long do they go in what's it called? In 2K, and NBA, it's like an hour.
NBA. Well, those can go depending on too, but they're like games to like 15, maybe 21. So they're not that long, and I'm assuming. I mean, I can't imagine it'd be too long either. I just probably more picky than anything. But yeah, for a match, this might be a little different than an actual basketball game.
Damn, I wonder. Yeah, I wonder how this will play out. It feels like an interesting.
It's got a lot to. It's a beta, so this is the first year, so we gotta work the kinks out and all that good jazz.
Chris Van Vliet interviewed
Hey,
Michelle McCool. Yo,
shooting me a
who's
slum
that?
right there.
Who's Chris Van Vliet?
Ese mismo.
Oh, you said shooting this alum, Chris Van Vliet,
Ese mismo.
one of the hottest interviewers in the game, holding it down.
That's right.
Had a sit down with Michelle McCool, talking about how their daughter wants nothing more than to be a wrestler.
Okay. Of course not. What?
You said, of course not.
I mean, that's not what I meant. I meant, of course she is.
Of course she would, right?
Of course she would want to. Yeah.
That's real cool. That she's so infatuated with like what her parents did.
Yeah,
Right.
right. Like I can't. Like if let's fast forward. She becomes a wrestler. She has a gimmick and everything. The next like Charlotte Flair, right? Like because Charlotte successfully was successful in her career besides her father or whatever. She probably does it. What do you think? Like her gimmick match would be, or not even a gimmick match, but like what do you think her WrestleMania match would be?
Hold on. I feel like if she wants to be a wrestler, and this is kind of the level of interest she has, I would like to see her with some funky gimmick.
Like a taker,
like a
Undertaker thing, yeah.
like something. I don't know.
Yeah, it would only be
I don't
right.
know what that looks like, but that would be really like. That'd be really cool.
No, I think that's probably what would be, and it's exactly why I
The
asked you.
daughter
I think that would
of
be
the dead man.
in everybody's head would be that gimmick or that style of performance.
She's the daughter of the dead man.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all you have to know. She's like Wednesday Addams. She's like, you want to play?
and even if she didn't, like, let's say she didn't do like a character like that, right? Because of her, like who she is, she could always just do a one-off with that anytime she wants, and it would always work. Like she could dress up as a gothic character, or some shit, or like the lights could go off in any of her matches,
and you'll just know that that it made sense. So that's what I would like to see. I would be excited to know that if she got this far in her legacy, like
Right.
yeah, I would like to see her as a dark character like her dad. But speaking of her dad, legendary wrestler,
Hey,
The Undertaker.
Hey, Undertaker. Undertaker.
When you watch WWE in Washington Heights, it's crazy. But
Yo miro el Undertaker.
we got The Undertaker and Mankind. We've got Rock and Stone Cold, Rock and Hulk, that guy. Legendary matches in WWE lore. The question is, if one day the WWE creates a Hall of Fame match wing in the WWE Hall of Fame, like the UFC does,
That's crazy. UFC does that.
what matches would go in?
That's a great idea.
The most.
Like, why hasn't WWE done this? What the fuck's wrong with them?
You're late on the game. All right, so shout outs to
Like, that's
90s post,
perfect.
90s WWE. What is your list? Who would you throw in there off the top of your head? And Undertaker Mankind is definitely top of that list.
yeah. That's number one. That's probably going to be the first Hall of Famer on this wing, because how do you not start with that one, right? Oh God, just the memories on that match. Everything was just like so called on the spot, and we got what we got, right?
Do you?
I was thinking about this before we got on air. You gotta go with Rock Austin X7,
Oof.
and I know how you feel about that match because of how sloppy, whatever, and it was just all over the place. But I remember how I was still young at watching that, and I stayed up late as hell. And I would remember being on the edge of my seat with every near fall in that match, screaming to the top of my lungs. And then finally, even after Austin turned heel and all that shit, I was satisfied. I could go to bed. Happy.
Yo, I was
Be
hyped.
like, because my pick won at the end. And but just that feeling, that emotion, and watching a match. I think any match that I watched like that got me to believe like that, I into the hype, deserves to be on that.
That's crazy. To be The Rock in that storyline, to watch Austin side with the boss. We were just talking about how legendary Vince was, that Vince helped make Stone Cold. Like, don't get it twisted. And now
Yeah.
here we are talking about the flip side of that. Yeah, that's what you want to see. I was thinking, like, when it comes to, do you expand that to promos? Because
I think promos is its own way.
right, and so that's what I'm saying. Like, is this one step closer to that? Because that, I feel like, is
Yeah.
an amazing vault to go
Yeah.
into. Oh, real quick, Austin Bret Hart, I think, needs to go into the Hall of Fame. Right,
Oh,
like,
wow.
that's no brainer. By the way,
That's one too. That has to go in. Damn. I've never been so like satisfied with a draw in my life.
Anytime Shane McMahon falls from something,
Oh my god.
right?
Shane McMahon has so many. Him and Kurt at King of the Ring was fucking crazy.
Oh, I'll give you another one from WrestleMania X7. TLC 2.
Oh yes. Please give me a TLC hallway with every spot keyframed on the wall, because for sure. Oh my god.
So there's a lot to choose from.
There is. I think there's so much to choose from. We don't even have enough time to get it to you, because that's all the damn time we have for you folks this week. But I do appreciate y'all pulling up on Facebook, Twitch, Discord, Kick, IG, all the damn platforms. I know you're getting your fix. But this is something for sure. I wanna finish, because you're right. The promos in itself, it just opened up a whole left side of my brain, and I'm like, oh shit, I gotta put this together.
Next week, we talk
Tune in next week.
promo Hall of Fames. Let's go.
And we might keep it up too with the matches too, because we didn't get too in deep. But yeah, there's definitely, I don't know how WWE hasn't done that yet. How have we not gone through that yet? And what more incentive, as if anybody needed any more incentive to have bangers right there, then and there. You're gonna make them worth something now.
Yo, just because we said we didn't get deeper, I'm gonna end with this chair shot real quick. You ready?
Hey.
He goes.
Oh, dude.